got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so fine.
Okay, so now I want to go into some of the things that I didn't explain in a cinematic. First off, I just wanted to show these fun packs in action because I didn't actually get to show them during the cinematic. Just switch it to hard mode. And so this is the top floor. The creepers accelerated sideways and then back down. And there's no special down acceleration for these bottom two ones. Creepers just get pushed off like that. But now let's get into the actual farm itself. So there's a couple things that you need to keep in mind. First things first, this can actually work in 1.12. You just have to switch these slime blocks out for honey blocks. But because the Litematic doesn't have that set up, in the title I put it's for 1.15. But it doesn't work. It can work in 1.12. It's probably not the most optimal for 1.12, but just letting you know that it can. Another thing is the rates in 1.15 are actually 112,000 gunpowder per hour. And the reason that that's so is, like I explained in my last mob farm video, 1.16 did some changes to pack spawning. So now that it can't go over the mob cap, and that lowers the rates by quite a bit. Another thing in 1.16.1, which is the version I'm in right now, I didn't want to test in the snapshots because I was lazy. But mobs can spawn in trapdoors in 1.16.1, which is fixed in the newer snapshots. But that basically means whenever these are extended, mobs can spawn on top of these trapdoors, and there isn't a great way to spawn-proof them. The best thing that I came up with is to just have redstone blocks here. It doesn't work for this layer because there are slime blocks here, but for the other ones you could put, instead of glass blocks, you can put redstone blocks here. When the trapdoors get pushed, they'll open. But it doesn't really matter. Just update your version. Also, it doesn't affect rates too much, but I assume you get a little more gunpowder per hour if mobs weren't spawning on the trapdoors. So these things can appear on the mob farm roof sometimes. It's not breaking, trust me. What happens is when this piston pushes, and that pushes, and that can, retract. When this bar and this bar retract, it creates ghost blocks. It's a ghost block generator. So if you right-click on these, you can see they disappear. It's not duping, it's not broken, they're just ghost blocks. So don't worry about these. They are a little disconcerting, but, they're kind of cool. Like, while you're running the farm, these redstone spikes just pop out of the ground. If you run it overnight, it might be pretty cool. But yeah, just want to let you know, those are ghost blocks, and if you relog or right-click them or unload the area, they should disappear. It's just client-side. So what are some improvements that can be made to this farm? Well, for starters, the kill pads aren't really that great. It's just magma blocks, and they're built with the presumption that you would either replace it with hoppers or put hopper minecarts underneath. And I do think it is possible to replace these with proper kill pads or proper kill floors with, say, a fence gate that opens whenever a mob drops on top. I didn't do it in this farm because I didn't want to. I was lazy. I'm sorry, I was. But yes, that would it wouldn't improve the rates of the farm, but what it would do is just make item transportation a little easier and a lot more lag friendly. Yes, it would be a lot more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. Another thing that you might be able to do is somehow increase the density. I have a few ideas as to how that's possible, but I didn't really have time to put them together. But it is possible, I think, you might be able to keep the down excel portion, which is really like the crown jewel of this farm because it has such a low lifetime. It has lower lifetime than both of these stores, and is still able to maintain a decent density. But there might be a couple of more things you could do to increase the density, increase the maybe slightly the efficiency of the farm. And then there are obvious things like adding portals underneath and also adding more mob caps to increase the rates, which honestly wouldn't be very much help in 1.16.1 since the mob cap is rarely full, only about 3% of the time. However, in earlier versions like 1.15, this might be pretty, multiple mob caps would be pretty beneficial. But overall, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and thank God Replay Mod was updated to 1.16, so now I can make those really epic cinematics. If you have any further questions about the farm, please let me know. And I just wanted to say that I switched to a new editing program recently, a lot more powerful one. And so you can expect a little, higher quality videos with my new editing software. As always, thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!